Hello my gorgeous simmers, Laurie here and welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with my very first episode of my Let's Play of Midnight Hollow. I have done a review overview of the town, so if you do want to go and check that out, I will link that below, but this is my Let's Play to explore it, to find out a bit more about it in depth, and this is the family that I'm going to do it with. It is the Stewart family. Now they are a Scottish family and they've recently moved to Midnight Hollow after some trials and tribulations that have happened in their everyday lives, and I'm going to go through that with you after I've told you a bit about each of them. So we'll start with the daddy of the bunch, who is Duncan Stewart. Duncan Stewart being a very Scottish name, so it suits him perfectly well, and he is a night owl. He's handy, he's neat, he's proper, and he's charismatic. So he's your all-round handsome, hunky good guy, and he is the daddy of the bunch. He's the dad of the two girls and the brother of the other girl standing next to him. So this is his clothing. So his clothing for his everyday wear is traditional Scottish garb, really, if you look at it, including a kilt that I was gifted from a good friend of mine, Pt1. She sent me it through the store as a bit of a joke and a laugh about it after I'd said about that kind of looking as if it was the top half of a kilt. I did have to go and get some custom content socks for it because a kilt without the socks just looks like a skirt. You really need to put the socks on for it to look like it's supposed to look, so I love it. I've tried to mainly stick with Midnight Hollow clothes and feature hairdo, so his hairdo is from Midnight Hollow. His formal wear, again, the top is from Midnight Hollow and the trousers are from Supernatural. His sleepwear is just fairly normal sleepwear, not from Midnight Hollow. His athletic wear is the same. It's just random from different expansion packs and stuff packs. And his swimwear again is just random from various different packs I have. And his outerwear is a Midnight Hollow all-in-one outfit. So that is his clothes and a little bit about him. So moving on to the next one. The next one is Grace Stewart. I've tried to stick with very traditional Scottish names as well because I think that kind of adds to it just a little bit. Traits wise, she's adventurous, she's a daredevil, she's charismatic, she's a born saleswoman, and she is friendly. And she is the sister, as I said, of Duncan. This is her clothes. Now she's a bit of a penchant for the colours blue and also sort of maroon red, as you can see in her outfits. Now, Midnight Hollow isn't a place where she really wanted to come to. As you can see, she's a kind of girly girl, really. She's not really out there and whatever. She likes her colours. She's got the first dress on for her everyday wear, which is a bright pop of blue. She's got some pigtails in. So she's a girly girl, and the alternative lifestyle isn't something she's really looking forward to. But she has heard that Midnight Hollow is pretty good if you're wanting to set up your own business, and that's kind of why she's here. Plus also to help her brother out from what's been going on with him, but more on that later. So that everyday wear is from Midnight Hollow, as is the gorgeous formal wear, and I think she looks fabulous. The sleepwear and athletic wear and swimwear are just from various stuff packs, and the hair on the formal, just having a look, the formal sleepwear and swimwear are from movie stuff pack, and also the last outfit is 2 pieces of custom content and some red tights for her outerwear, and I think she looks fabulous. Moving on to our teenager of the bunch, and that is Fiona. Now Fiona is a little rebellious, if you can't tell from her look. She's a kleptomaniac, and she's artistic, and she is very friendly. So she might steal the stuff out your house, but she'll make you feel good about it. This is her outfits. Now, as you can see, she has got an alternative style about her for the most part, especially her everyday wear. That is from Supernatural long socks custom content boots. The hair is from Midnight Hollow, and I love the hair. I think the hair is awesome, and as you can see, it's purple with blue bits at the end. It's kind of ombre purple and blue. Formal wear is a custom content dress, just changed up to her favourite colours, which as you can see are kind of purples and blues and blacks. Her sleepwear, swimwear, and also her athletic wear, and I guess actually even her outerwear, are all just from random packs that you get with The Sims. So that is her. And the little one, last but not least, and who they're actually here for, is little Heather. Now, little Heather, as you can see, is the only supernatural of the bunch, and she is a vampire. A vampire, say that a bit funny. Traits wise, she's adventurous, so she gets that all for Auntie. She's also a night owl, which she's got from her daddy, and randomly, she's an angler. So she likes to fish. And here are her outfits. Now, her first outfit is from Movie Stuff Pack, and I have customised the skirt to bring in a bit of tartan, you know, the Scottish theme in there. And I think she looks so cute, and some custom content here. Also brought in the sort of tartan feel in her formal wear as well, just kind of keeping with it. The sleepwear, athletic wear, and swimwear and outerwear are all random stuff packs. But these are her outfits. A bit of an eclectic mix. And as she's a vampire, you know, swimming wise, she won't be doing much of it, but when she is, she's going to be well covered up. So the story. The story behind this family is they all originate from Bonnie, Scotland, and they have moved here for a new start. Now you'll notice that what is missing is a mum of the family, because all we have is Grace, who is Duncan's sister and the girls' aunties. But the reason the mum isn't here is because the mum is no longer with the family. She left. And the reason that she left was, it's quite a sad one really. They were living a happy life. They owned a local convenience store, and they're fairly happy in a small Scottish town, you know, with the hills and the rivers and all that good stuff. And you know, Heather used to love running in the fields and playing with the local like farm boys and stuff like that. She had a great life. Not to mention what Fiona got up with the local farm boys having a party on a Friday night, but they had a great life essentially. And basically what happened was Duncan was married to their mum, and the mum was called Victoria, and she was a lovely woman. And one night her and Heather went down to the local river just to chill out, because, you know, the little one loves to fish, so they went down with her just to let her fish, and they were attacked by a vampire. Now, the vampire didn't attack them to kill them. The vampire had no interest in doing that. The vampire, wanted to turn Victoria, because he'd been watching her from afar, and he fell in love with her. He absolutely wanted her, and there was nothing that he would stop him from getting her. And he seen the two of them down by the river. He was waiting for her to be on her own, but it just so happened that the little one was there, and he turned the two of them. And he tried to, you know, persuade Victoria to come away with him, and Victoria just was not having it. So Victoria went back to Duncan with, you know, the little one, and explained what happened. And Duncan was so angry that now his family had been turned, well, two members of his family had been turned into vampires. He went out looking for that vampire and couldn't find them for the life of them. And their days just continued. But as time grew on, Victoria became more and more distant with Duncan, and she began going out at night, you know, saying that she needed to go out because of her vampirism and things like that. But she was becoming more and more distant, and it turns out that she was actually seeing the vampire behind Duncan's back. So there was just something about that connection that after the vampire had turned her, Victoria just couldn't quite resist. She couldn't quite resist the temptation. So she went away and she left the family. It's so sad that she left them, but They decided that they would have a fresh start and move to Midnight Hollow because it's darker and it's going to be much, much better for Heather, who can get out and about, whereas before she was almost cooped up indoors during the day. Now, Auntie Grace has came along for the ride because she's very close to her brother Duncan, but also because she hears that there's really good retail opportunities, and being the born saleswoman that she is, she wants to cash in on this town. She feels that it is dark and gloomy and she wants to bring a bit of brightness to it, so her store is going to be quite an interesting one to say the least. And obviously, you know, Fiona had no choice, but let's face it, she fits in here quite well. So that is the story, and this is how they have come to be. And I just want to dive in. I just want to dive in on the family. Now, they did bring a bit of money with them because they are an established family, so we're not starting from the beginning. And I'm just going to unpose player these. Got to love pose player. Righty ho, so this is the house. So as has been said before, this is a dark world, so you know I can't do anything about that. You need to kind of bear with me as best you can. As best you can. So this is the house. If I kind of scroll out a little bit and bring it up, it's a fairly big house and the trees are being an absolute pest and covering it, but it is a nice house. The top layer of the house has got two double bedrooms, all in the kind of old-fashioned style. This is something that I think we will need to sort out because obviously it is quite dark and gloomy. And then down here we have like a formal living room, a kitchen, and then a formal dining table there as well. And the university llama is here. And has a fancy for Grace by the looks of things. And we have a kind of random toilet here with sink, so it's a bit of a random house. So I think we definitely need to kind of sort that out. But for a start, there is not enough beds. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out here, and I'm going to quickly go in and turn this into a bedroom so that the girls have somewhere to sleep. Back in a second. Alrighty, so I've not done very much. All I've done is changed that to get a shower up there and just stuck into beds with the... I'm kind of just trying to keep with the theme as much as I can for now. Obviously upgrades and decorations and things is something that we will definitely get into as time goes on. So what kind of wishes do we have? So he wants to meet a vampire. Well, you have. Your child is one of them. Join the journalism career, buy a stuffed animal. But his lifetime wish is to be a monster maker. So he wants to learn the inventing skill. So yeah, we can do that. And he wants to send his child away to boarding school already. She wants to meet a vampire, learn the charisma skill, and give a gift to Fiona, and join the political career. Well, she's not actually going to do that, because what we're going to do is we're going to get her owning a shop. What is he doing? He's accusing her of impropriety. Okay, so dad and daughter having an argument already. That's fabulous. She wants to buy a rocking chair, acquire vampiric sunscreen, learn the fishing skill, and go fishing. So quite a few things. So what can we do today? So I think what we'll do is we'll go and explore Midnight Hollow. I think that is what we want to do. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to the local shopping district. We just... Obviously this is our first time playing in this, so if it is a bit choppy or anything like that, then please forgive us. So let's go to the fanciful what's it called? The fanciful furniture store. Let's go there and check out what that's like, because I know that Grace will want to be checking out the properties for rent. So this one's for rent here. What's the difference for rent and for lease? Interesting. Oh, some neighbours have arrived and we're just about to leave. Oh well. Oh well, some neighbours. What kind of neighbours do we have? Monty Prince. Okay, well Monty, we can get back to you. We can get back to you. We're not going too far. So off we go, our first trip. And as I say, everything will just be loading up and things like that. So bear with us while it does that. Okay. So here we are, and that loaded actually fairly quick, which is surprising considering it's brand new. Okay, so this is the furniture store. So this is the new business element that you have. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure most of you have seen the live screen, but essentially if you have a shop, you lay these rugs down, and ladies like this, who is Annie Lau, can come along and peruse the items and see, and you can also buy the items as well. So you can buy it or you can browse, things like that. Now on the till, and this is a register that basically gets you the kind of cash, and that's what you need to do to open your store. You can set hours for lots, so if you want somewhere to stay a bit longer than what it is, you can do that. You can check the sales performance. Now bearing in mind this has just started, so of course there's been nothing sold today. And you can hire a sales clerk. So I know that we don't actually work here, but let's hire one because we want obviously shops. Wow, that is some outfit. Wow, Ada Kane. I absolutely freaking love that outfit. Now don't you be buying anything without asking. Oh my goodness, check out Phineas Bledsoe. Can we talk to him? Oh, he's a celebrity. Well, why didn't Grace have a wee greet with him? And who else do we have here? Annie Lau and Maya Lau. So where is our people? So Duncan is just up the stairs. He is having a look around. That's a very muscly woman there. Who's this? Lucy Lau. Lucy Lau. Okay. Okay, so the celebrity is not interested in us. Wow, she is very muscly. So he's going to have a little greeting with her. That's a lot of muscles that she's got, my goodness. So let's just have a wee conversation with her. So get to know her. Ask about her career. Now, she's not that interested, so what to do is you can go and see if there's anyone at a local hotspot. Why not? So why don't you go to visit the Lonely Literary Cafe? You go and do that, and we'll go back to this lot. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll have a look for Grace and see if she can visit this. So Grace Stewart has chosen to go somewhere without her group yet, because we want to peruse the different buildings and just get it, get it sorted and see exactly how we do this, because I loved Open for Business in The Sims. Okay, so it's a smaller shop. What just happened? Did they take money from me or what? Okay, so this by the swinging light, is that? Oh my goodness, right, okay, so that's just the lot. Okay, so this is a shop. Can you purchase this shop and can you make this shop yours, or do you just throw down a few rugs and hope for the best? Could possibly be the case, I would imagine. But you kind of want to name your things though. You don't really want your shop to be called For Lease, do you? Right, so let's have a look in this and see. Real estate, purchase additional home, resort, travel, real estate, roommate services. So I think you just place things. Set sail. Okay. So 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 buy one takes you home, and that's not really where I want to go. I want to be able to create something in here. Okay, I'm going to go and check how on earth we do this and be right back. Alrighty guys, so I figured it out. I figured it out at last. So the problem is I've not had a chance to watch anyone else's videos over the past few days, so I hadn't a clue. So therefore I had to go and get some advice from my fellow YouTubers on how on earth the shop part works on this. So you essentially have to own the businesses. Now as you can see from the price, This one is 115,000 simoleons, and this one is even more, 167,000 simoleons. So there is no bargain shops for you to buy. So yeah, so there isn't really, any kind of bargains out there. So anyone who's awesome at creating content, please make a small shop so I can pop it in there. That'd be awesome. If you don't, I will be forced to do it. So basically what I have done is I have unfortunately used the mother load cheat, and I don't want to use any cheats, but I do want this to be a really entertaining oh, she has an attraction. I want it to be a really, really entertaining, mini series. And if we to build up 115,000 simoleons, it would take a long time. So we're just going to purchase this property here and enjoy this element. So Grace is going to go ahead and purchase this shop. Hopefully. So she needs to go to City Hall to do it as normal. And Dad is over here perusing the beds in the different shops, and he is just getting to know his daughter a bit because they fell out earlier on, so you can tell he's obviously trying to make amends for being a grumpy daddy. So this kind of showcases some of the items as well. We've got this awesome mirror, which you can't actually buy because it's not on a mirror, obviously. So yeah, so what are we going to do? So we're going to get Grace to go ahead and she's going to purchase that, and once she does, we will then start to set up our little shop over here and kind of set some items for sale and things like that, because that's what she wants. She wants to be the saleswoman. What is little Heather doing? She is reading. There we go. So she can also, kids can't buy things. So they can read off it, but they can't buy things. So, awesome. So Grace, come back here and visit your town or your shop. So I can check upgrade requirements, build on this lot, buy on this lot. Awesome. So you come and visit that. So that'll then be our family. So Dad is perusing this bed. It is quite a nice bed, so you can buy it, browse, relax, sleep, nap. So you can actually come here and sleep as well. I dare say you'd be kicked out, but it is a possibility that you can come and do it. We will also be visiting the toy store as well, but probably not in this part. Just want to kind of gain an understanding of the knowledge part. Are you going to come and do what I'm telling you to do? Or are you just going to talk to Cedric Winchester? Oh, that's not very good. Oh my goodness, he is grumpy. So where are we right now? We are just some random scenery outside City Hall. So let's have a look at the City Hall and see the kind of architecture of it. So we have... Oh! What's happened to Grace? Right, so let's go back, Gracie. You own this now, so let's visit it. And we'll go and put some things on sale. It's quite exciting. So I've heard as well that the library is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm going to send Heather there. Visit the Mouldy Missives Library. I'm going to send her and her dad there, because her dad is quite protective of her, obviously because of the things that happened to her. So he's not in the habit. Will you go where I Will you please go where I'm telling you to, woman? My goodness. So he's not in the habit of letting her go anywhere. Did she just buy something? No, I thought it said that she bought something. She's feeling quite... Oh, she's been dumpster diving. Fabulous. That'll be the rebel in her. So yeah, so Duncan doesn't really let Heather go anywhere on her own, and at the moment I'm sure that's fine, but I think that will start to get on her nerves. Okay, so this is our shop. So let's see what it says on the door. So we will set our opening times. We will start, I think, at 9 AM, and we will set our closing time for 9 PM. Because the more you're open, the more people will buy. And we're going to name the store Amazing Grace. Because that's the first thing that popped into my head. Now let's see, so if we go to... So you can set the closing time, the opening time, rename it, and go to the real estate, and we want to buy on this lot. So Everyone fancies Grace. So currently there is one a big rug here, and to get the other rugs you obviously would go into the rug part, and you have a small rug and you have a medium rug, and then you have this big old bad boy. Oh no, in fact you get quite a few sizes. I thought that that would have been the... Then you get that one. Okay. And then you get a double XL one. So a really, really big one. So there you go. That's what she said. So we'll put this in here, and I think we'll delete this. So I think what we might do is we'll just have a wee look and plop a couple of things down. What do you think? And see what we can sell. So we only have 4,000 simoleons because I didn't want to give us too much because I'm already using a cheat code. I dare say if you're playing a longer game with like a family or something like that, then what you could do is do it in your house and just have somewhere in your house that you're selling things on. So what will we sell? So she is into, you know, nice things. So why don't we sell this bookcase? I'm just going to pop some things down just for... It's not going to be good designed. It won't be. I'm admitting it right now. Why don't we sell... Let's bring some brightness, some difference into in here. I can't even speak. So we'll sell plants and bookcases. So we'll definitely be selling... We'll need to think of a theme, right? But for now, for the purpose of episode 1, what do you want to sell? In fact, you tell me. What do you want her to sell in her shop? Okay, you tell me and I will sell it. And that'll be our little thing. Let's design this shop, you and I, and we'll decide what we're actually doing. So you let me know what you want her to buy, and then we're going to sell this thing here. No, we're not. Let's see. Where's the biggest plant? Biggest plant that we have. Where is it? The biggest. Does this fit? Oh no, it doesn't fit. Oh, sad times. What about this one? Can we fit more than one of these on? Yes, we can. Wonder if that'll still sell because it's kind of half on. Right, let's see about... Right. The most ungothic shop in the freaking world. But, as I say, let me know what you want her to sell and we will sell it. So let us... So what you can do is you can... We don't want to browse. What we want to do is go to here, set hours, which we've done, tend, hire sales clerk, and check sales performance. If you click on the rugs themselves, you can set markup. So for this item, we're going to put it at a really high price and see what happens. Set markup, all sellable objects, really high, and see what happens. Let's see if we can double our money. Let us see. So let's have a look at some of our colourful characters in here. Robbie Vang is a paparazzi. And we've got oh my goodness, we made a sale! Yay! I can't believe you paid 980 simoleons for a kid's bookcase. Are we going to make another sale? Go, spend your money. You lovely, lovely man. Please spend your money. So that has made our first sale. I'm shocked. So we can check our performance up here. We've sold 8 items already. Nice. So we can hire a sales clerk. Oh, is this ours as well? Is this ours? I'm not sure. I don't think this is ours, no, because we didn't... Oh no, is this ours as well? It is? I thought it was just this one, and we've just made another sale. Oh my goodness, it's flying out the window. They want a bit of colour in their lives. So we own this as well, so that's... Oh my... So this is awesome. This is awesome. Hire a sales clerk. Clarissa Patterson. So we're losing 25 simoleons for some reason, so I'm not entirely sure of why we are. But this is awesome. This is so cool. And a lot of people coming into the stores as well, because that was one thing I was worried about. I thought, yeah, that'll be awesome. So technically, yeah. So what we'll do then is we'll need to decide what kind of store we're having. So we have an option for this part. So we literally can have a shopping district, can't we? So we can have loads of different stores. We can have like our own Debenhams or Macy's, or we can have everything. So this is awesome. So we'll need to really work into this because we're making our money back like big time. Big time. So we can fire her, let's not. Can we set ours for... It must be for the entire lot. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Real estate. Yeah, so you must not be able to set the hours on the main one, and this is just a second store. So what about real estate? Check upgrade requirements. So to get this next level, this venue needs to be the following: a value of at least 85,000 simoleons. You need to put it up by 18,872. So we need to kind of do something to it. So how are Heather and her dad getting on at this library? Let us have a look. I've heard this is beautiful. And they were not wrong. They were not wrong. So let's put the walls up. And let's have a look at it. Oh my goodness, so many trees. So many trees. So many trees. Maybe coming here in the dark isn't a good idea because it's almost right, there we go. Almost pitch black, which is probably not going to help what you can see. The architecture is phenomenal. You can just tell the wee extra details like round about the windows. Oh, it looks brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So what's happening inside? So we have some people up here. Looks great. Looks absolutely great. And it actually has people in it. Well, this part doesn't, but love this. Love it. Such a nice library. Really, really nice. So where is Heather? Okay, and where's Dad? Dad is in the toilet. Well, here's an old woman here. What's her name? Marina Rosa. Marina Rosa. And where is Fiona? Because Fiona has been dumpster diving. She's away home. So she has been dumpster diving like crazy. So her hygiene's crapola. So if she's been dumpster diving, what has she got us then? Has she got us stuff to sell? Could we actually put it in her... No. That would have been a good idea though, to actually get her to dumpster dive and then sell all the stuff that she gets. Okay, so I think with this family I am going to get Duncan and Heather to come home because they are extremely hungry. In fact, is there anywhere that they could maybe go and eat as a family? Just as it's their first night. Obviously we'll need to get the Better Business Bureau in here as well. Better Business Bureau. Bistro. So I think what we'll do is we'll send them to the diner and we'll eat here. I'm not alone. Diner, eat here. With others, with Heather. You can go with Heather and you can eat here. You can eat there alone if you like. But big sister Fiona is going to take Heather away. And I think it's been an interesting first day for them. So we have now established that Grace has her own business and I'm sure she'll be super pleased about that. Made some sales, made her money back. And Duncan is kind of settled in. You know, it's a big change for him that he's made. It suits him well though because he is a bit of a tinkerer and he'll be wanting to get his life on the go. So this is very much just a settling in period to this LP and I hope that you stick around because there is so much more coming our way. And let me know in the comments below what kind of story you want us to do. Okay, talk to you soon guys. Bye.